and our USA Series history. The Spurs have dominated this series, including winning all 4 last year, 14 straight overall for San Antonio.
A completely different style of basketball where the big man, there's not such an emphasis on the big guy anymore. You're not, consistently being told to dump it down to the big guy.
Right back. Inside, Cauley-Stein tapped away by LaMarcus Aldridge. Fox. Little floater goes for the
tough shot, trying to penetrate to your left, put that ball back in your right hand.
Emmanuel Bjelica on the drive. He feeds Cauley-Stein, knocked away by LA, but it goes right to Buddy Hield. And Aldridge lost it. Here is Hield to Fox for the 3. And De'Aaron Fox, after the Spurs got the opening bucket, and DeRozan kicks it back out. 6 on the shot clock. White. Pretty left hand.
Yeah, his left hand at the glass.
Hield back to Cauley-Stein. And he gets the touch from the campfire, and they had some smoke in the building the other night. Both teams talked about how it had a little bit of smoke, but they said it's so much better than it was, and they've done everything they can to try to improve the air quality within the facility.
And he gets himself a wide-open look.
Makes it 11-6. Aldridge going to work on Willie Cauley-Stein. Stops on a dime and hits the jumper. The lack of winds from the north. It's about an hour-and-a-half drive from here is where the fire took place, the campfire. Willie Cauley-Stein.
I say it all the time. If you're a 7-footer and you can run and you're somewhat athletic, you can have a job for 15 years. Before he was a little too unselfish. He came off of a play, and he had a wide-open look, instead elected to pass it to Dante Cunningham.
Coming out of the next break, Chimezie Metu and Matt Bonner will have a little visit. Our Spurs content. Make sure you stay with us for that. As Derek White misses the jumper, Hield the other way in transition. Nothing but 43% from 3. And a steal here. White giving chase. And Hield missed the layup.
You saw Pop halfway on the floor, about to call timeout.
Sparty.
It's like you're practicing, you're warming up for practice, you run up and down the court shooting 3 balls.
DeRozan.
Used to play when I was growing up. There were no such thing as these 3 balls out there.
Fox nearly lost. DeRozan comes back with it, though. And DeMar, who is 10th in the league in scoring at 25 points a game. Rudy Gay, the former. He is 4th among rookies in scoring and rebounding at 12 points and almost 6 boards a game.
Yeah, he's the truth. He can really play.
All of last year because of rehab. Here is Mills. Patty for 3. Good on you. Taken away by Gay. Gets it back. 6 on the shot clock. Giles in the paint. And follows up his 7 on the shot clock for Patty. Flips it to Bryn Forbes. 4. Bryn on the attack. Goes to the hole and scores. Bogdanovich. Guarded by Pirtle. Wants the 3. Got the 3.
Right wing.
Ties it at 28 apiece. Mason to Giles. Giles for the 18-footer. And the King, who's missed so much playing time, just to have a big night and score, he's got to feel great about himself. Gay back out to Forbes. Still got time. 7 on the clock. Bryn all the way to the hole.
Run out at a guy, and that time Bryn Forbes just used the defense's momentum against him. Gets all the way to the rim.
Andy. Mills with Mason guarding him. Swings it back to Gay. Rudy doesn't hesitate. Why would you? Aldridge back in as well. Towns guarding Bagley. Highly acclaimed rookie Bogdanovich.
Oh, boy. You shoot that.
Mills stops the initial drive. Back out to Bogdanovich. He gives inside, and Giles has it to go. 7%. The Kings 57%. Mills back to L.A. He pops the jump.
Now setting the table for his teammates. Made some excellent passes early on.
Bogdanovich, a fade away from the paint, and he won 10. Anthony Davis, 25 with 20 boards. Drew Holiday, 29 with 14 assists.
Paint.
Kings got to get the, Spurs got to get the D going. Kings have hit 6 straight shots. DeRozan. White guarded by Justin Jackson. Aldridge in the paint. And
I don't know, 3 or 4 possessions ago, that one, much better effort.
Yeah.
But then their bench guys, they're 6, 7, 8 points a game. They have a lot of guys that score. I mean, they score from everywhere.
Mason.
I'm putting together a segment called Curmudgeon Complaints.
Oh,
that one might go on there.
And Derek White knocks down the jumper as White makes it 46-42, and Bagley Bogdanovich, one off the heel. Cunningham gives it up. Pondexter and double team comes. DeRozan as the defense reacts. 6 on the shot clock. He finds Cunningham for Kings. Fox over White. DeRozan to Cunningham. Dante is on and scores. LA with the rebound off the Cauley-Stein miss. Cunningham the other way. The reverse for Dante. Don't let that bother you. Here is Mills. 2:30 remaining. Inside to Aldridge. Outside to DeRozan. Cunningham stays hot. The rebound to Rudy. Gay in the paint. And he scores. Kings trying to regain the lead. De'Aaron Fox from the free throw line.
Big man steps up to help off that screen. He's going to throw it to Cauley-Stein for a dunk.
Mills on the baseline, got it off those guys. Yeah. And what we've seen tonight, watch out. This ball club is on the rise.
Hey, I'm going to tell you what.
Down here comes Sacramento.
Still a great find, though, there from DeMar. He understands who to shoot the ball. A lot of great coaches, high school coaches. My high school coach was awesome. College coach, of course, can't say enough about him. So, and my teammates. I mean,
Lashcraft guessed that before the game. Yeah, well done, Mr. Producer. Here's Bjelica, step back 3. Wow. Gives it up. Fox moves it. 6 on the shot clock. Bjelica, his own. Bjelica the rebound. Bjelica last year averaged career best 6 and 4 in Minnesota. This year he's up to 12 and 5. And
it's all right, I like it. Great composure by Derek White as well in the open court. Doesn't want to do anything silly with it.
Both teams having trouble right now.
Yeah, it's not the best exhibition that's going on at this very second, very moment, rather.
Bogdanovich, rocky night against Orlando as well as Miami. And they come back to win against Houston. Bagley stays. Spurs, who had 1 free throw at the half, are 7 of 9 here in the second half as they've gone cold.
Little 6'8" footer there.
Bogdanovich gives it up in the third quarter.
Well, give Rudy room to operate here. This is a classic mismatch.
And he takes advantage. This one goes to Mills, ahead to Marco Bellinelli, guarded by Mason. Davis from the corner, dials it in. And
that last HEB inside the game there, Bill, that shows why the Kings are giving up 117 a game or so.
Game road trip at Phoenix on Wednesday. Phoenix fell to the Thunder tonight, 118-101 in OKC. Gay.
Felt like I was stealing it.
Underneath, Bagley, blocked by Aldridge, goes to Cunningham.
I like him taking the ball inside the paint area. That's where he's been successful here in the second half.
Bogdanovich zips it inside, and then Giles from Fox gives it up to Giles.
He's a great passer.
Oh, and Patty Mills, or their Forbes read that one, to DeRozan. And the reverse for Spurs, biggest lead 2, Kings 8, Sacramento with the lead and the ball here. And
him take an outside jumper.
He's got a double-double with 11 and 12. DeRozan knocks down the DeRozan with 23. Buddy Hield. Cauley-Stein. Blocked by LA. Recovered by... And you open the Spurs case that they don't even out. Here is LA, and he knocks down.
Yeah, a young team reacts now when the game's on the line. You got to make big shots.
Shumpert kicks it out. Fox wide open. Bjelica gives it back to De'Aaron Fox. He pushes as usual. Bjelica the trailer for 3. Taken away by Fox. Fast break point, the Spurs score. Davis Bertans swishes the triple. Bogdanovich eating up some clock. Now steps out and hits the jumper. He's had a huge night with 22 points for the Kings off the bench. Bertans drains another point. You don't need the foul. Just hope to get a stop and get the ball back. Fox Room kicks it out. Conducts to the Forbes. And Brim. 3 back in the early part of this quarter.
Give the young